all right. What's up, everybody? My people in Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, or Staten Island, on bro Brooklyn, especially all my Giants fans. Back with another video, and today marks the 10-year anniversary of the very legendary and famous one-handed catch made by then rookie wide receiver of the New York Giants, Odell Beckham Jr. That catch, I remember sitting down with my dad watching the Giants game on Sunday Night Football against the Cowboys in MetLife Stadium in Jersey. And of course, the Giants lost that game, but nobody cared. Nobody talked about it because all people were talking about was this kid right here, Odell Beckham Jr. out of LSU, who made one of the greatest plays in NFL history and one of the greatest catches, if not the greatest catch in NFL history. Odell, he was having a good rookie season up until that point, up until that catch. He was having a very good rookie season. We Giants fans, we knew about him. I was happy we got him. I caught me an Odell Beckham Jr. jersey prior to the season. But that catch, that night, in that stadium, made him a superstar. Like, I've never seen, like, in my life, up until that point, I don't think I'd ever seen a one play make one guy like a big-time mega superstar. I mean, of course, you had great plays before that, and that made guys famous. But in my lifetime that I could remember, this was probably the first time. I remember after this, I remember I was in school, went to school the next day talking to my friends like, yo, son, you see that catch that dude made? That was crazy. And Odell became a superstar for people my age, kids my age at that time. I mean, every time we all wanted to make one-handed catches after that. Like, and the thing with Odell, really he caught it with three fingers. With his ring finger, his middle finger, and his pointer finger. But after that, every time we made a one-hand catch, we go Odell, one-hand catch, Odell. Every time I played football, I was a defensive player, but I'll try to intercept passes one-handed, so I can go Odell. Odell this, Odell that. Like I said, made him a superstar. I think the fact he did it on national television against the Cowboys, and of course the Giants play in New York, the biggest media market in the country, I think helped launch him. I think he would have been, still went down as a great play had he not played for the Giants, had not been on national TV against the Cowboys. But the fact that it was, and most of the nation was watching, I think that's what amplified it. Unfortunately, the Giants went on to lose that game, but Odell's life was never the same. He became a big-time superstar. In pregame, people will bring out their camera phones just to watch Odell practice one-handed catches. And then to see him make him in the game. And of course, Odell made other one-handed catches. I remember the next year in 2015, Odell made a spectacular one-handed catch against the Redskins in D.C. I believe it was 2015 or 2016, if I remember correctly. But like you said, it made him a superstar and a pop culture icon. You see him here with the Head & Shoulders commercial, the dance commercial with Eli Manning. Here's a commercial for Fathead that he did. I had a New York Giants fathead. I wanted an Odell fathead after all this, as my pop for one. And this also kind of, like I said, the dances are another thing. Odell, for years in New York, we were doing the Victor Cruz salsa. After this, nobody was doing the salsa no more. Everybody was doing the whip. That was a very popular dance move at the time, and Odell was doing this, and everybody else started doing it. And then he just took it to another level, started doing other, like Michael Jackson, Chris Brown type of stuff. Him and Antonio Brown. But Odell was probably the most popular player in the NFL for that 3-season stretch. 14, 15, 16. He was probably the most popular player in the NFL. 2015, I guess you could say you could share that with Cam Newton. And of course, you have people like Tom Brady and Antonio Brown. Megatron was still around before he retired. You had other guys. You guys, don't get me wrong, but Odell was probably the most popular player in the NFL for that season stretch. And then I believe in the preseason of 2017, Cleveland Browns player hit Odell on a low blow, a dirty shot, and he was plagued by injuries the next couple of seasons. Then he ended up getting traded to the Browns, and that was kind of the end of Odell's popularity. Of course, he ended up winning the Super Bowl years later with the Rams. I was happy for him. I wish he'd done with the Giants, but hey, life happens. So here's Odell's rookie season stats from Week 9 to Week 17. I guess Odell was having a good rookie season up to that point, but that catch is amplified. To be honest with you, I think that catch is why he won Rookie of the Year. You see these stats. For example, that catch definitely, oh yeah, we got to pay attention to this kid more. And then win Rookie of the Year, and he won, I believe, the SB NFL Player of the Year, SB Play of the Year, period, at that year's ESPYs. What's that, man? It's been 10 years. Well, technically, it was November 23rd on Sunday. Okay, so November 23rd. This is a Saturday, but still, 10-year anniversary. 10 years later, I'll never forget this play. I'll never forget how popular he was. I mean, that was the year Derek Jeter retired, so Odell kind of became the king of New York in terms of athletics, New York sports after this. The biggest superstar athlete in New York at that time. I mean, Jeter retired. I mean, Melo. I mean, we love Melo, but the Knicks weren't winning like that. We loved A-Rod, but A-Rod was getting older. So you had a lot of guys, but Odell became the king of New York at that time period. Like I said, I'll never forget that time period. Like certain things you had to live through. If you lived in that time period, you understand how popular Odell was. But anyway, that's just my take on it. What do you guys think? Do you remember this play? Where were you? Like I said, I was on the couch with my dad wearing our Giants jerseys, rooting for our Giants. Fortunately, they lost. But tell me what you think. Is this the greatest catch you've ever seen? We've seen a lot of one-handed catches. Every one-handed catch since the Odell catch is compared to the Odell catch. Justin Jefferson made a one-handed catch against the Bills. People compared it to Odell. George Pickens made a catch, I believe, against the Cleveland Browns or the Bengals. I forgot who it was against. It got compared to Odell. Ever since then, people have compared it to Odell. Every spectacular one-handed catch any wide receiver makes is going to get compared to Odell. That to me shows you that this is the greatest catch ever. But again, tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe. I'm going to see you all.